Sometimes I feel bad. Sometimes I feel bad for these actors when they're promoting something else and they just can't get they just constantly get asked the questions about these superhero movies and whatnot. But at the same time, I don't feel bad because you're a goddamn character in a superhero movie. What's happening, film friends? Dave the Film Chunky here. All right, Joe Manganiello. Did I say it right? Manganiello? Manga? Whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Deathstroke himself. Well, he was on ET Canada. We have a video. And of course, they... he's got a new movie that's going to be coming out, which I'll probably watch this weekend. Why not? It's a new movie. It's something to watch. So, but I was like, you know what? I almost feel bad, but at the same time, I don't, because it's like, he's hyping up his Deathstroke. He is. I mean, he did some talking, of course, about Ben Affleck's Batman and what was in that script, and it sounded awesome. And a lot of people are like, is that going to actually happen? Because he just kind of spilled the beans on what was going on in that film. And I'm like, no. If anything, I think he's probably trying to build some hype. Hopefully that's the case. But when it comes to the Snyder Cut and the hairdo and everything like that, he's obviously been talking about that as well. So here's the video right here, guys. Let's go ahead and share the screen, and we'll hear him talk about more stuff than what we got before. So here we go, guys. Boop.
What can I tell you?
It's like he's frustrated.
I'm back.
Yes. Yes.
I think that cat's out of the bag and back. I made some modifications to the character.
Oh.
I was able to put a little more of my stink on the character this time.
Yeah.
Or at least nudge the character in the direction that I wanted to go. There are Easter eggs. What? In particular that I snuck in for hardcore fans with the pause button. So we'll see if anybody catches it. I snuck some little tiny subtle thing in there that I wonder if people will get. No, it was great. It was great to be reunited with Zach, which funny enough, we spent a good solid chunk of pandemic recording for the new Army of the Dead Las Vegas animated series, which is like mind-blowing fun, and I cannot wait to see. It is absolutely it's awesome. So I've actually seen a lot of Zack Snyder over break.
Lucky
over break, like I'm talking like it's like summer break here. No, over the pandemic, I saw a lot of Zack. So, but it was great to see him. It was great to put the armor back on, and it was great. Like I said, we made some modifications that I think people are going to be expecting.
Oh, Easter egg, huh? Huh there, Joey? A little bit of an Easter egg. Cool. Subtle. Hardcore fans will only recognize it. Is it going to be something with Jericho? Ravager? I don't know. Probably, I would say. It's got to be something. Probably Jericho. It's got to be something Jericho related, right? That's what I'm guessing. I don't know. But I love the fact that Joe is this big brooding dude. When you see him, you're just like, holy shit, look at that guy. And of course, the ladies go, oh my God, holy shit, look at that guy, and he's just a big dork. He's a big dork. He's a fucking nerd. I mean, he plays Dungeons and Dragons, and I think he's actually going to be getting that movie out there. But he's just a big fucking nerd, just like all of us. It's crazy. I love it. I absolutely love it. But yeah, I'm just wondering that Easter egg. And I love the fact, okay, again, like not last night, but a couple nights ago when all this came about, I love the fact that when Snyder called him, Snyder gave him a call and said, hey, you want to come back? Joe said, of course, yes, let's do that. And then Snyder asked him, like, what would you want to change? What would you want to change for the character? What would you want to do? And, obviously given the setting, which is going to be the nightmare setting, Joe was like, well, what about this fucking mohawk, this battle fucking war mohawk that he's just like, he just thinks like at any time he's going to fucking die. Yeah. You know what? Another thing that I've been thinking about that's been kind of bugging me when he talked about that, the fact that Slade is all about like, you know what? I'm just going to go out there. I'm just going to I don't care if I lose my life. Everything is done. We're in the apocalypse. I'm going to fight till I can't fucking breathe anymore. Just makes me wonder, okay? Because when you hear that, when you hear the description of why the hair is, and given the situation, and given the fact that the additional photography is only going to be about 5 to 6 minutes, we're going to get the pretense, the prologue to whatever is supposed to happen. And then I'm going, what's going to happen in the next part? We're going to see like a full-on, like a full-on war happening. Like, we're going to see them going, okay, we're going to strike. We're going to strike at noon or whatever the fuck, midnight, whatever the fuck. We're going to strike. And then HBO Max obviously is like, yeah, we're going to give you your Justice League Part 2, let's do it. And there's just going to be a crazy, crazy war in the nightmare timeline with these characters. And you're going to have Batman, Joker, Deathstroke, Mira. Yeah, I'm dropping my voice because why not? And whoever else, Flash, Cyborg. Well, Cyborg might be a little torn up, but my God. This could be leading to something pretty fucking crazy. But anyways, that's just something I've been thinking about. I'm like, are they setting up some fucking nightmare timeline war? Apocalyptic war? Apocalypse war? And we already saw. I mean, and God knows who else. Who else has survived? Remember, Snyder has said that, guys. When he was like planting the seeds, like who has survived this dark side attack onto Earth? Who has survived? And whoever has survived is going to have to fight. I'm telling you, there's going to be some crazy nightmare apocalyptic war that's going to happen. It's going to be nuts. That's what he was setting up. And I think he was setting that up more in these past 3 years when he was just thinking about this movie that he couldn't get out there. It's going to be insane. But yeah. Anyways, so Joe Manganiello. Yeah, the Easter eggs. Yeah, it's got to it has something to do with that. I would say like it's going to be like a Jericho Easter egg or something like that. I don't know. Maybe. But another thing too is like he also talked about, it wasn't in that clip, but apparently he talked about how his hair, the hair thing was one thing. And then when he dyed it blue, a lot of people were like, why the fuck is it blue, man? What are you doing? Why are you dyeing it blue? Apparently he just did that for fun after he got finished filming. He just did that for fun. The reason why it's shaved right now is because he's doing something. And I'm just going like, hey, guess what? I know what he's doing. Flash Thompson. Not Thomas. Thompson. Flash Thompson. Agent Venom. Huh? We're dealing with the multiverse, right? What if it's that? No, it's not. It's not. I just was something I was like, oh, well, wouldn't that be crazy if Joe Manganiello ends up showing back up? Because we know that, I mean, it's pretty much 99.9% that Tobey Maguire is in fact coming back. We saw the images of him showing up to a costume fitting. We know it's happening. But could you imagine if they decided to bring Agent Venom back into the whole mix? And that's why Manganiello's like hair is like he's completely shaved. It's not going to be the case. But I love the fact that he also talked about the Army of the Dead animated series and how insane it was and how he's been spending a lot of time with Snyder. Awesome. Love it. Everything. Absolutely love it. So there you go, guys. Crazy. All right. So that's it. That's all I wanted to talk about. And let me know your thoughts about it down below, guys. What do you think about all that? Hit that like, thumbs up button if you'd be so kind. Subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell so you know when I'm doing this stuff. Follow me in the sock meds down below, Twitter, Instagram, and the newly reinvigorated Facebook page. And then, of course, the Patreon added a $1 tier. So if you have an extra $1, you want to help out the pirate ship, I would appreciate it. Not too bad, not too shabby. And then, of course, a new shirt in the Film Junkie closet that's also down below, the Keaton Batman shirt. So go check it out, guys. All right, guys.